Years of unsolved stress weigh heavily on Kody Brown's shoulders as he sits in a dimly lit room. His defensively crossed arms and wrinkled brow are captured on video. He lets out a loud breath and then speaks in a frustrated tone. He acknowledges in a contemptuous tone, "Look, I've been checked out of this marriage for years. It's been a while since Meri and I were a true couple. But her going? She is responsible for that." His words linger, but they are accompanied by detachment rather than remorse. Kody and Meri are seated across from one another in a calm, neutral area. They are separated by a little table, but their actual separation is far wider, the result of years of emotional neglect. Meri inhales deeply while maintaining a controlled stance and slightly shaking palms. She speaks in a stern but measured tone. "I can't do this anymore, Kody." She takes a moment to allow the seriousness of her remarks to sink in. "I deserve more than just being tolerated." Kody spreads his arms wide in a false surrender gesture as he reclines in his chair. His response has an almost theatrical feel to it, as though he has been anticipating this exchange and has been mentally practicing his lines. "I didn't make you remain. You remained. You made that decision." Meri's mouth forms a tight line. "Hey, hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel TLC Flicks. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Okay, let's dive into the latest drama." She blinks quickly and turns her head away for a moment, forcing herself not to cry. She looks back at him with sadness in her eyes, but there's also resolution. "I wanted to believe things could change," she replies quietly. "But I see now that they never will." The ensuing hush is deafening. Kody makes no attempt to lessen the hit or reach for her. Instead, he just observes her getting to her feet and using steady hands to smooth out her shirt. After wiping away one tear, Meri moves in the direction of the door. She doesn't turn around. Kody is still sitting there, his face unreadable. He doesn't give her a call. He remains still. Behind her, the door clicks shut. Kody's face is captured by the camera. Something flickers in his eyes for a moment. Relief? Feeling sorry? There is no way to know. The moment then disappears without warning. With both hands firmly clenched in her lap, Robyn Brown sits by herself in the confessional chair. Her tear-streaked face glows softly in the mild lighting. She speaks passionately while staring straight into the camera. "I never wanted this," she acknowledges, shook her head. "I had faith in our family. This is what I battled for. However, I feel like I'm the only one left standing right now." The final syllable causes her voice to shatter. She takes a deep breath and gathers her thoughts. The action shifts to Robyn pacing her home's living room, her arms encircling her as though to protect her from the harsh truth of her predicament. Kody sits on the couch across from her, his arms folded, his face fixed in a silent sigh of fatigue. She begs, "Kody, this isn't what we wanted," in a desperate tone. "It was supposed to be forever." Kody shakes his head and lets out a quick exhale. His voice is defensive and clipped. "Forever doesn't mean being miserable, Robyn." She gasps. Her expression changes from annoyance to pain as she stops pacing and turns to face him. "You think I wanted this?" Kody goes on. "You believe that I wanted them all gone? They made up their minds. I didn't shoo them off." Even once Robyn settles down on the couch next to him, there remains a gap between them that seems insurmountable. Her voice is hardly more than a whisper as she puts a palm to her brow. "But I'm the one who has to pick up the pieces," she continues. "Now that everyone has left, it's just the two of us. Furthermore, I'm not even sure whether you still desire that." There is a deep quiet in the room. Kody stays silent. He doesn't make contact with her hand. He doesn't provide comfort. He only looks straight ahead, seemingly preoccupied and uncertain of his own emotions. In an attempt to find an answer and a clue that he still cares, that she is not alone in this, Robyn examines his face. However, he remains silent. Her shoulders droop in silent surrender. She nods and wipes away her tears, seemingly coming to terms with a reality she has been avoiding. Slowly zooming out, the camera records their increasing separation. And there's more. Sister Wives Kody Brown has grown more resentful and conceited than ever, which may cause the network to cancel the program. He has had 4 wives over the years. Robyn in 2010, Christine in 1994, Janelle in 1993, and Meri in 1990. Over the past 30 years, Kody and his wives have had 14 children together because he felt it was his responsibility to establish a big family with plenty of kids. Furthermore, Robyn's 3 children from her previous marriage were adopted by Kody. Meri, Janelle, and Christine did not enjoy polygamy for more than 20 years, but he did. The three sister wives' jealousy of one another resulted in ongoing arguments and family strife. Kody spent most of his time with Robyn, his youngest wife, which made Meri, Janelle, and Christine feel even more insecure. Meri, Janelle, and Christine left him permanently since he no longer cared about his past marriages. Kody and Robyn, his lone surviving wife, have remained monogamous since the beginning of 2023. He has been dissatisfied and resentful, which has hurt his marriage. Due to his resentment, Kody has frequently made disparaging remarks about his ex-wives. Kody was not always polite to his ex-wives. He has, however, recently been more ruthless in front of the cameras, criticizing his children's moms during confessionals. The father of the Brown family had previously instructed Meri to relocate into his barn and made her feel ashamed by disclosing personal information about their intimate meeting. Despite having 6 children with her, Kody also admitted to Christine that he never thought she was attractive. Kody's public image is further damaged by his continued acting like a big shot despite having 3 failed romances in the last 3 years. While his ex-wives are struggling, Kody has shamelessly flaunted his money on the television. Reddit user at CaliCatLadix3 claims that he has been spotted sporting an expensive $1,100 David Yurman amulet. Additionally, he nearly doubled the buying price from 2019 when he sold his 2-acre Flagstaff home for $1.77 million. Fans recently took issue with Robyn, Kody's wife, wearing pricey Tory Burch sandals on the show. The 14-acre Coyote Pass ranch in Arizona was bought by Kody, Meri, Janelle, and Christine a number of years ago. It's Kody's turn to divide the property equitably and give each person their piece now that he and his ex-wives have parted ways. Kody hasn't yet given Meri and Janelle their portion, though. Many Sister Wives viewers have become disinterested in the show since he has prolonged the drama for almost 2 seasons. In the midst of the former polygamist's legal troubles, Kody Brown, star of Sister Wives, is causing concern about his financial troubles due to his careless spending. Prior to this, Kody was married to Robyn Brown, Christine Brown, Janelle Brown, and Meri Brown. In 2018, the family relocated to Flagstaff, Arizona, where they had aspirations of constructing homes on a plot of land known as Coyote Pass. Unfortunately, internal conflict tore the family apart, thus their intentions never materialized. Kody was left in a monogamous relationship with Robyn after being divorced by Christine, Janelle, and Meri over the course of the following few years. Concern over Kody's management of the family money increased as he struggled with the breakdown of his marriages and the loss of his identity as a polygamist. Assets were consolidated into a single fund and distributed at Kody's whim, making the Brown family's financial management opaque from the start. Meri, Janelle, and Christine had little to show for their decades of marriage because they had no legal claim to family finances. Kody and Robyn's spending patterns, however, led to claims that they were living in luxury while Kody's ex-partners were left in the dark. The former family fought over the rights to Coyote Pass in Sister Wives Season 19. Kody's strained ties with his ex-wives became even more strained. The land was mostly owned by Kody and Robyn, but it was intended to be a family asset. Meri and Janelle were still bound by their shares even after their marriages ended, but Christine sold hers to Kody when she divorced him. Meri and Janelle had to take legal action to recover their money since Kody would not tell his ex-partners that he planned to sell or develop the land. Viewers believe Kody is having financial issues because of his dubious actions about the property. Another indication of Kody's illogical and indecisive nature, which encourages bad money management, is the Coyote Pass drama. Despite Meri, he appears to be hanging on to the land because it is his greatest asset. Kody's tendency to purchase opulent things for himself exacerbates his failure to pay his ex-wives what they are due from the property. The money from the sale of the other spouse's Las Vegas residences was used to buy the mansion where he and Robyn currently reside. Even though they paid for the house with family funds, Kody's other wives weren't treated the same way. Instead, they alternated between rentals while hoping to settle in at Coyote Pass. During her court battle with Kody, Janelle criticized the costly artwork that Kody and Robyn displayed throughout their home. Following the discovery of some of Kody's ostentatious belongings on Sister Wives, viewers lately began to question his spending. Kody was seen sporting a sapphire necklace, worth more than $1,000 by David Yurman. There was also a costly blender in his kitchen. Although Kody has always enjoyed expensive things like automobiles and equipment, it appears that his appetite for luxury is becoming more pronounced. Given that his ex-wives are still in financial limbo, his negligence is especially appalling. Although Kody and Robyn have undoubtedly enjoyed a good existence during their 15 years on Sister Wives, there are indications that they are living above their means and keeping their wealth hidden from the other members of the family. Gwendolyn, Christine's daughter, verified on her YouTube that Robyn and Kody have a terrible habit of spending very crazy and not within their means at all. Robyn's credit card debt history reveals that she has a tendency to splurge. Robyn, like Kody, has been seen sporting high-end accessories including a Canada Goose jacket and pricey footwear. Kody's excessive spending is only one more instance of his partiality for Robyn. Since Robyn joined the family in Sister Wives Season 1, Kody has given her special treatment, which frequently included financial assistance. Even though Robyn wasn't working to help the family finances, the whole family paid off the debt she had accrued before being married. Even though Janelle and Christine had bigger families than Robyn's, Robyn insisted on giving her kids preferential care, including a big house with lots of beds. Robyn has always demanded a luxurious lifestyle, and Kody obviously finds it difficult to refuse her requests. However, viewers of Sister Wives are aware of Kody's tendency towards selfishness, which allows him to spend money on Robyn and himself without considering the consequences. Kody and Robyn's extravagant lifestyle may finally be catching up with them now that their other spouses have left him and their income sources have decreased. Although Kody Brown, star of Sister Wives, is portraying the victim on film, I'm beginning to think that the patriarch of the family knew his first 3 marriages would dissolve long before they ever started to show indications of disintegrating. Kody's relationships with Meri Brown, Janelle Brown, and Christine Brown have been problematic during Sister Wives' run. Even while his marriage to Robyn Brown, who is much more recent than his first 3 marriages, has been doing better than the others, it has begun to show where in recent years as he has changed. Following setbacks in his marriages to Meri, Janelle, and Christine, Kody has been displaying symptoms of playing the victim during Sister Wives Season 19. Kody was devastated in recent Sister Wives seasons when his first 3 wives chose to abandon him and the rest of the family, each going on with their lives apart from the patriarch in spite of their initial vows to the family. Even though Kody hadn't been treating any of his previous marriages with dignity, he pretended to be shocked when they left, but I believe he was secretly working with Robyn. Despite being the last marriage in the family, Kody and Robyn were the driving force behind the transformation of Kody and his first 3 spouses. Even though Kody had put a lot of effort into starting a family, anyone who watched Sister Spouses or looked into the family could see that he wasn't as emotionally committed in his other spouses as he was in Robyn. Kody was obviously in love with Robyn based on his actions. Kody was more committed in Robyn, as seen by his obvious favoritism and the more time he spent with her, negating his time with his previous wives. Despite numerous attempts to bring this to Kody's attention during the course of the series, the patriarch of the family refused to publicly acknowledge that he was emotionally distant from his other wives and in love with Robyn. It was difficult to witness Kody's detachment, particularly since it was selective and seemed to affect a large number of his children. Kody was no longer overtly interested in many marriages, instead concentrating on Robyn, her children, and the family they were creating together. Kody's desire to practice monogamy with Robyn was evident, even if he persisted in his pursuit of it, because Robyn requested it. Kody's life rapidly started to change as he navigated the years leading up to and during the COVID-19 pandemic, and he felt as though a significant change was about to occur. During the pandemic, Kody spent a lot of time shunning most of his huge, multiple family, but he remained close to Robyn and their shared children. Throughout Sister Wives Season 17, it was clear to me that Kody and Robyn were trying to figure out how to be together, while maintaining the appearance of a plural marriage without having to deal with any of the real obligations. Even in pre-pandemic seasons, Kody and Robyn appeared to be plotting something nefarious. It was obvious that Kody wasn't interested in pursuing relationships with his other marriages or making investments in his other children, because he was putting a lot more work into Robyn and her children. I pondered whether Kody and Robyn were planning for him to be less active in his marriages, practically abandoning them as his behavior changed. Kody appeared to want his first wives to leave him alone with Robyn, even though he probably wasn't planning to be completely divorced. It was obvious that Kody and Robyn wanted to be the primary marriage in the family, while Kody's connections with his other spouses were more incidental, even though they probably didn't have any official aspirations to live in true monogamy. However, Meri, Janelle, and Christine were unaware of their secret scheme and showed no interest in it. In order to be nearer to her family, Christine decided to go to Salt Lake City during Sister Wives season 17 and divorce the patriarch of the Brown family, leaving Kody and the Browns in Flagstaff. Following tense and contentious moments, Janelle and Meri both departed Kody in the following season. Kody was obviously troubled by the manner Christine, Janelle, and Meri all abandoned him, even though he was probably searching for ways to leave his marriages. Although I don't believe Kody is acting out his responses to his marriage's ending, he did intend to be free of Christine, Janelle, and Meri's responsibilities. Robyn's crocodile tears about the divorces and Kody's response are more about how his ex-wives caught him off guard and painted him as the villain. Losing his advantage has upset the Sister Wives star. Let us know in your comments. And stay tuned by subscribing our channel to get more updates like this. Thanks everyone.